I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship.
I felt like they didn't shove me into a mold.
They're more friends than they are authority.
And since you get to talk to them one-on-one, you get to know them more and you get to trust them more. It's just a safer environment.
One of the benefits and one of the transitions that you see here, students begin to really become true participants in their learning. They have to engage, they have to ask, they get to.
There's so many reasons why a student may fear actually learning, and I think here a lot of those barriers are removed.
Having them see that you care about their success and you're just as invested in it as they are.
If you're emailing and texting and IMing your students, that's a lot different than addressing a whole class of 40 kids. I think we have to interact with them more independent of other students rather than a big group setting.
This environment gives them the freedom to explore, and the more they explore, the more they develop as individuals. And certainly that adds to building character.
I think it gives him his independence and that he is the captain of his own ship.
I think he has become this amazing person who has totally come out of his shell, who knows that it's okay to take a chance.
They have such a one-on-one, genuine desire to see these kids exceed, and they don't just put the bar here where almost any kid can make it. They stretch it and give that enthusiastic, let's go for it, let's try, and if we don't make it, it's the fun of trying. And that's what makes the teachers and the entire staff here so unique.
My education means a lot more to me now that I'm making the decisions about it, and I feel more responsible for my education, and I like that feeling. I like knowing exactly where I'm going and how I'm going to get there.
Really wants to work hard and feels like they want to be in a safe environment with teachers who will be with you 24/7, then it's a great place.
Before coming here, I was a bit nervous and skeptical. With that, I actually have been able to make my own schedules, learn what works and what doesn't, and I learn from my own mistakes.
My future now is kind of more promising. I actually have the opportunity to go to a college, whereas if I was at a traditional high school, I probably would be failing and drop out.
You're interacting with our community online, and then you're coming in here and you're getting the help you need here.
It makes me want to cry because the support that's here is so different.
Conferencing systems that we can actually reach out to your student when they're at home and actually have a tutor session, pretty much any time.
The individualization that we provide students, the individual attention, the ability for students to move at their own rate.
Ever ready to answer her questions, whether she emails or calls or comes down in person.
Google's in their hand now, so they don't need me to tell them the answers. They need me to be there with them to learn through the problem solving and the discovery of it.
We act more as a facilitator of that learning, but students own the learning.
Experiment and explore, and we can talk to the students and say, well, what do you want? And they'll tell us, and we'll say, okay, let's see if we can make that happen.
If the students trying, that they have a lot of chances here.
They see that you think they can do it, and then all of a sudden they start thinking that they can do it.
It's so much time, so much energy, so much dedication. These people are above and beyond. They really do. And they do it sincerely.
I think parents see the passion of our people, and I think that makes the biggest difference.
The staff through Mika has been a godsend. He is, 10 steps ahead of everybody else as far as what he wants to do.
I think Aaron's future looks better than it ever did when he was in the brick and mortar school. Small classrooms, lots of kids, teachers just don't have the time. And I think in high school they need that support and they need that time. They need to feel like they're important, and that's what Metro East does. Every kid is so important to them.